Did any of you put a note under my door the other day?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Oh, it's no bother. I ignored the note.
What was the note?
Empty the glass bin. I know it's your bottles. First of all, it wasn't that glass bin. It's all jars. So
Who sent that?
I don't know. But
Because I sent a photo of the glass bottles to you, Otis, because I wanted to do another Otis kitchen review of the week with you with the bottles in it.
Yeah.
And then when I got back, they were just gone.
Well,
Off their own accord, they just disappeared. They were on like the floor of like next to the thing. Right?
Well, I didn't do it.
Why didn't do it either?
I didn't. I haven't been back since Thursday.
Honestly, because like after that night, the next morning I had like an empty like JD bottle, so I just put it in the glass bin along with my pesto jar and everything. So that couldn't have been me.
I don't know, but I didn't do it anyway. I didn't empty it because I'm like.
No, I didn't do it either. I wanted it there for the Otis kitchen review
I was
video.
in my room at the time, so they could have just knocked, or like texted me, or just if it bothered them that much, done it themselves.
Yeah, literally, they went all the way to like write a note. Like,
Yeah,
That's so
I was really tempted.
That's what Room 5 did. Was like, you touch my shit, I'll wreck your face. Remember that?
Room 5?
Yeah, Room 5. That was Room
I've got a
5.
picture
Remember
of
that?
it still.
We won't name any names, but
It's probably them then, because it was also just on a torn off piece of paper.
I didn't realise that the
But, like-
podcast had started.
Oh.
I was like,
But I was
Well-
I was tempted to do it, but like, it was twofold because I didn't want to do it because then it looks like they told me to,
yeah.
and also
No.
like I was gonna do it and then I was gonna write a little reply underneath the note like knock next time or something.
yeah.
But I thought that just makes me equally petty as them. It's just easier to sit on it and let
No.
them do it
Honestly, I mean, okay.
because it wasn't my mess. And I
So-
know that's a stupid philosophy to have, but like don't blame it on me.
No, and it clearly wasn't you because I know what drinks you had because the last time you drank was that night that we're going to talk about later. But
Yeah, I
I know exactly it wasn't you.
I normally drink from tins. I only drink from bottles,
right.
and even then, I've got a
I know
bag
that
of
you
bottles
have,
in
like,
my
a
room
thing
that I
of-
fill up and take
You
down.
have like a pack of 12 like Copperbergs. That's the last I remember of what you had. And
Yeah,
like,
and
you
when
would
I-
drink lager and all
Yeah,
that.
and when I do have lager from a bottle, I actually have a bag for life in my room under my desk that I fill with bottles, and then
and then put it in the glass bin. Yeah, same.
No, I don't put it in the glass bin. I take it directly to the glass bin.
That's what I mean. You take the
outside.
whole bag to the glass bin. That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Because
I just throw mine out the window.
I do that sometimes. Just throw it at unsuspecting students.
yeah, I do that with my chamber pot as well, medieval style.
Yeah. So, hello. Well, welcome to that long-winded, ranty opening to the podcast.
Yeah.
This is episode 11. This is
Yeah, we passed the double digits milestone.
somehow we've passed it. I'm going to check everything's actually recording because I'm a bit paranoid. Okay. Don't judge me. This show takes a lot of maintenance. Okay. I got a new shirt, by the way.
Nobody asked.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so let's just cut to the chase. I'm gonna get past the clickbait title that I've put this podcast as. Zach gets drunk. So we're gonna tell the story of, was it Friday night or was it Thursday night? I think it might have been Friday night.
It was Friday because
Okay, so
yeah.
you had gone home. Otis had gone home. So really,
Yeah, you weren't there.
Otis's part in this podcast is to just
Bear witness.
sit there. No, but in all seriousness, Otis is like there to like look through the lens of the
I'm
viewer.
the viewer.
Yes, in this situation.
I'm
So
you.
so if anything, you need to connect with Otis more than either of us right now
And
because
I-
we are the mystery.
Well, no, I remember every
I'm
single.
especially the
I remember
mystery
every
for this
single thing that happened.
story. Do you?
I was-
Okay, I remember.
I sobered up by
to-
the time we got back to the flat.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick... So, me and Henry went to Spoons on... Let's just say Friday. I think it was Friday. So
It was.
So we went to Spoons, and that day I probably had the most alcohol consumption that I'd ever had in the span of 24 hours. I can safely say. And I'll explain the ins and outs of that
Yeah,
in a
you've
second.
messaged me drunk before, and that was the worst I've seen it.
Yes. So I think it's safe to say that you got a taste of how it was like the last two times that you got that pissed in front of me.
I do
It's now
realise that.
time that I returned the favour.
Yeah.
Finally, you now got a taste of it. So I apologise. I already
It's
so.
fine.
And even you got some messages from me that you didn't understand.
Did you?
Yeah. No, we'll get to all this shit in a second. So we went. So the basic premise. We went to Spoons. I'd already drank alcohol, but we went to Spoons nonetheless. And one thing led to another. We were back at the flat, and we.
Just started fucking.
Yeah,
Just
that's exactly what
back
happened.
mountain fun, like
Jesus Christ. That's what the neighbours heard.
just raw.
Just
No, so we yeah, just in the kitchen, yeah. But no, okay, so
Topping him over the table.
Speaking of the kitchen, yeah, we went back from Spoons to the kitchen and we binged a couple episodes of I think it was 2 or 3. We watched Vindicators and
we watched like 3, I think.
Vindicators, and the other one was I want to try to test my memory of this night because I feel like I'd be able to remember it. I think it was 2 season 3 episodes. It was Vindicators and I don't know. It will come to me. Anyway, so yeah, we had shut the fuck up. So Henry had barely anything that night. I just want to preface this.
I didn't really have much.
So you already set me up for failure. You already set me up for failure with this one.
But I was drunk for a bit.
Then you sobered up. You sobered up by the time we got to the kitchen.
Yeah,
let's be fair.
depending on what I'm drinking, I can sober up very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm drinking like what I started to drink recently, which was rum and coke.
Okay.
It takes me a while to sober up, but if I'm drinking like lagers, I'm fine.
So I remember most of the kitchen stuff. I don't remember the 3 photos we took. There are 3 photos on my phone. I'll start with I don't remember taking these 3 photos. I'll put them on screen now, one after another.
I do remember those. Yeah.
I'll show them to Otis as well as they go on screen for you guys. But here's the first one. You're going to laugh at this, Otis. There's that one.
Yeah, we did a cursed one.
And this is cursed photo number 1. Cursed photo number 2.
What?
Yeah, yeah. And then cursed photo number 3, the best one.
Yeah. We did a
So-
couple of serious ones as well, I think.
No, I've not any on my phone.
You just deleted
I didn't. Okay, so I didn't delete anything off my phone. Everything from that night that was on that night, I'm keeping for this podcast. But then I have this photo from Spoons of Henry. I remember taking this one.
Yeah, cursed one for the Instagram. My cursed hair.
And then, you told me not to post that one.
Yeah,
so
because
there's another one.
Yeah.
1 second. That I will get up now for the viewers on the podcast. I'm not very organised. It's here, but I'm just getting it up for Otis to see it if I can find it.
But yeah, my hair was cursed because the last time we drank together it was a Wednesday, and I woke up the next morning with I still got it, a big ass graze on my knee. I had a cut lip, which is less prominent now. I've also got a red like mark here from where I've hit my head, and I don't remember why. So since Wednesday, I've been wearing hats and having my hair down.
There. That's it. It's that
cursed
ass
side part.
You can see Henry's cursed ass hair in the Timeless Child.
It's less cursed there because I wasn't wearing a hat.
Yes, and you tidied up like the side parting you had that day.
The main thing was that in Spoons I had to take my hat off immediately because it was like
the bouncers were like take it off. It's like bruh, because there were loads of people in the
and some fucking art ho. But then some fucking art ho walks in with a bucket hat. I'm like, how's that any different to mine?
Yeah, okay.
But
so now we get to some of the more interesting stuff. So there's a video that Henry took of that night. Of me walking through the door. I'll play it right now, and we'll pause the podcast here. But have you got it on your phone? Because I don't have it on my phone. We can show Otis.
I've sent it to almost everyone.
Oh no! Come on, man. That's not fair.
I know 3 people. That's really not many. One of them is you. So
for fuck's sake.
It should be on my.
You shouldn't have sent it.
I sent it to like.
Oh god. Okay.
Congratulations!
Okay, so I remember that moment from my perspective. Henry was filming it vertically, and I was like, turn it horizontal.
Yeah.
Like even in my drunken state, somehow I remember to be like, film it for the vlog, and it's going to be on my vlog. Yeah. I think by the time this podcast is up, the vlog will be actually up, so you can go to that one and watch it because it's a funny moment. But there aren't that many clips from that night in that vlog though. But
just for context, that is the result of us basically for the entire night walking and running around like GTA.
Yes, that's like a running joke is that you do this sort of run. Yeah. So I thought I'd return the favour and walk through the door.
And we do that.
You never seen him do that?
I do.
You've never seen him do that.
I was just gonna say, are you saying that you're gay is a running joke? Yeah, that's what I thought, Zach. That's what I...
Shut up.
It's funny though, isn't it?
Fucking snowflake. No, honestly, that video is so cursed. But no, okay, so this is where it gets slightly more interesting. I'm gonna... okay, alright, we'll do the easier ones first. I'm not gonna disclose every single... I don't know how much to show about my... Actually, yeah, alright. There's an alcohol, I don't really need that right now.
I've got alcohol in that too for later, but that's for me.
Okay.
That's when I watch Sonic later.
I don't know how much I want to show on screen, but there are chats that I've... So, I'm gonna show Otis's first because that's nowhere. That's tame in comparison to the stuff I sent Henry.
Wait, did I get you as you were spiraling further downward?
I think you got the brunt of it.
So it's got the nice little gentle like butterfly flapping its wings in China, and I got the hurricane in Florida.
So let me just okay, what day was this? This was the 12th, was it? No, it wasn't. It was the
Friday the 13th.
It was the 13th.
Well, it was after midnight, so it was technically the 14th.
No, it wasn't. It was technically the 14th. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, it's not. Okay, I didn't send Otis anything. No, it was text. It was text. Yeah. It wasn't WhatsApp. I was checking WhatsApp.
Wait, I swore it was WhatsApp.
I thought it was WhatsApp too. Hold on.
Let me see if I've got it.
I don't know what happened to it. No, Friday 6th. I don't have Friday 13th. Where's the cursed videos?
I've got it. It's not a video.
No, not video. I mean messages.
Is it a voice clip?
No.
I still haven't paid you a voice clip that you sent me.
Hold on. No. Wait. Let me find it on here so I can screenshot it and send it to the podcast. Whereabouts is it? Whereabouts is it?
Maybe delete them.
Oh, okay. This is what I said. So this is what. Okay, so. Oh, this was okay. So I go lull, kill me. Then I go dead inside. Then I go IDEK, which means I don't even know. And then I put the capital letter E, and then
3 hours after.
Yeah, literally. So what it goes is 12:59. I go I don't even know, and then at 3:22 I just type the capital letter E, and then at 4 Otis goes, sorry, I was asleep. You good? And I go, lol, yeah, at 9 the next morning. So Otis got nothing of what happened. So there's a lot to unpack based on what I told Henry.
Before we go into our messages,
okay.
You sent me a voice clip which I still to this day have not played on my phone.
First of all,
I want us all to share it together.
Wait, okay, fine. Just play it close to the microphone so I don't have to edit it in.
Yeah.
Just find it and we'll just. Wait, I don't even remember. I don't remember sending any of these messages at all. This is the point where I do. Alright, close.
Yeah. So this is around 5 to 3.
Okay, 5 to 3 in the morning. What the fuck? No, don't read them out. Let me read them out.
I'm just going up to the top so I can read along with you.
Okay. So you can show Otis as I read them through as well, since you've got a copy. So let me just. Where are we starting? Hold on.
I'm starting from the bliet after the video.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Actually, no.
That's not where it starts.
Actually, no. Wait. 12:30. ODK. What's going in right now?
Wait. Hold on. No, I'll start from 11. I'll start from 11:03, where I say, "You good to watch Rick and Morty on your laptop?"
Yeah.
We'll start there. So, I'm just going to screenshot this as I go. So, hold on. So, you go, yeah. I go, let me know when. Ready? And I go, epic. I love that spelling of epic. I spell epic differently every single time. I love it. Then you sent me that video that we already played, the gay one, and then we have ODK, which I assume is meant to say I don't know what's going on right now.
But it's in.
I'm not. It's also.
I said be fucked.
So then the next one. So the next one is lol, imsci fucked Renal. I'm Ciari. Laughing face.
Sad
Worried face. Yeah.
Sad face.
I've had too Mitch. Yo, I don't knew. Wet hap. Let me do this. This is my night, okay? So, im et club. Yo, there's purple. Pepple.
Yeah, I read out my replies. Then I read out.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you read your
crowds and
bit.
shit. Very noisy.
Yo, where you at, bruv?
Then this little emoji.
This emoji.
At this point, I'm shattered, so I'm just trying to like.
Shit. I need to screenshot this as I go. Hold on, I need to screenshot this as I go. Bear with.
Because I'm like trying to like.
Yeah.
Because I'm really exhausted. And I'm trying to stay awake because, like, I was really concerned.
So, so V noisy, where you at, bro? Okay, I'm up to speed now. So, my room, thick, Thayat is meant to say thought, obviously.
Yeah.
You were club.
I say where.
Where? Okay. Plesiformbre.
No, I don't like clubs.
Thick.
Then I sent a video again.
You sent the video. Why'd you send the video 3 times?
Because you seemed upset. I thought it was you. But...
Oh, okay. Then you go bliat, and then I go. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? I've seen Sime shut.
Huh?
Okay. Wait, hold on. How the fuck did I spell discombobulated correctly? How?
Oh yeah.
How the fuck did I spell discombobulated
And
correctly?
you can't spell shit properly.
How? How did? Okay, so this is what I say. So I don't say I say and yet in the same sentence I say discombobulated spelt correctly. How did I manage that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you see mate laughing emoji,
and then I go. Then I go kill me.
I go nah, no way, treacle.
Okay, I need to screenshot this bit, and then I go yeah, do it.
I think that's meant to be like a do it.
Yeah, do it like the.
I reply with blit again.
Give me a mucho depresso espresso. That's something I'd say though, so I'd know this was me talking.
Yeah, what's up?
And then I do this emoji again. I love this emoji. That's like the default that we have on our chat though. Then we have you good.
Yeah.
And then wait, okay, am I up to speed with the screenshot? Sorry about this, guys. It's very, very unorganized.
This is when it starts to fucking unravel as well.
Oh god. Okay. Why did they ruin Doctor Who like that?
And then
drunk ass me is like depressed about Doctor Who.
Even though at the time I was like, we still have very different opinions on like that kind of thing, but I was
Not
just like,
really massively.
Well, no, but like I had less of a reaction.
Okay.
So I go,
Right.
I don't know, man. Give it a couple of years, and some new showrunner will sort it.
Why though?
But this one I'm trying to make him feel better, so I'm just going. Chibnall got too ambitious, and then Jesus.
He doesn't know what is doing. He needs to understand a important Doctor Who. DW means Doctor Who. Doctor Who is to me.
Then I just go. I'm sure he'll get fired soon.
And then. Okay, hold on. So you sent that at 2:10. Then I sent 20 minutes later. I go, there.
Then I go, he probably will. And then this is what.
Hold on. So hold on. Where am I at? Okay, so fuck. Okay.
I can't even. Do you even know what that means? Because I don't.
What the fuck? Okay,
at that point, I literally
let me just read it out. So. There we had TR, I don't even know how to word that. Bree, Biara, them. I give up. That's like his love.
The
just.
At that point,
and then you go, what?
At this point, I couldn't be asked. It was like, I was trying to get to
Jesus
sleep.
Christ.
It was 3 in the morning.
Then we have the voice clip, which I'll play again for you.
You just said no, then you said. Yeah,
I just love how it's just me sniffing. There's nothing to it.
You said no, and I said, huh? Sniff! And then 9 o'clock the next morning, bro, what the fuck happened last night?
Yeah, that's great. Oh, yeah, and then I go, we need to unpack what happened on the podcast. There we go, now you're up to speed, guys. So that's all the messages. So I just want to go back to
speaking in tongues is my
where I said, I want to go back to where I said clob. Because that's what confused me the most. Clob. Just this one, like, two sentences that I said to you. I said clob and then too many people. Did I go to I'm going to bleep the word, so I'm going to stop saying it, because that's like a local club to us. And stop! Stop saying it! It's giving me too much work.
No, I don't think you did, because... No, I don't think you would, because...
But, like...
I highly doubt you did. Because,
like... Well, I mean, that's what it looks like on my
looks like
messages.
That, but I don't think you would have, because what time was it then?
Did you hallucinate going to...
It was probably like, what, 12:30, 1 o'clock?
Well, knowing me, in that drunk state, God knows what happened.
The thing is, if you were that drunk, they wouldn't have let you in. Like, if you're that visibly drunk, they probably would not. They in most like reputable places, they wouldn't.
Maybe like I did walk up there, but then I got turned away. There's a bit where I say too many people, which I assume means people.
There was a lot of people outside that night, but that's because it was a Friday night.
Yeah.
So I attribute that to that. And maybe they're talking about platform and you assuming that
okay.
I'm in that group, maybe, and you're like, oh. I don't know. I can't fucking decipher half
with that said, we are going on our first commercial break because we've already reached 20 minutes. This has been a quick first segment, so honestly. We'll see you guys after the break.
Yeah. I just get really sad when I message people when I'm drunk.
I mean, I did too. I said kill me.
I just get very depressed. Like when it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was texting because I was home and that thing happened, and I texted you about it.
Yeah.
I was really drunk because I was just so fucking like, it just heightens the state I'm in.
It does.
To drinking.
I think it just heightens all emotions.
So when I'm in a really chirpy mood, I get really like hyperactive and all that.
Hey Zach, guess what? You're a cunt.
I'm gonna bust a fat nut in your wife.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
If you don't care about insanity and want to know about what these bozos do in their free time, then subscribe and watch the CT podcast. But if you ask me, I would do that. That's about the of that torture. But I'm just going to wait till I don't get my saying this.
That's why I always watch an episode of Sonic X before I drink. It's all on Netflix. I'm so happy. That show is my fucking childhood.
Alright, and welcome back from that commercial break. So, we unpacked the enigma, kind of what happened that night. I was probably awake, still drinking till like 3 in the morning. That's what is so mad about that. And I want to just quickly... I want to put the cherry on top. The reason why I was like so like, bro, what the fuck happened last night?
Yeah.
I shit you not, I woke up on the floor of this room.
Brilliant.
Face down, with that JD bottle next to my head. The first thing I saw was the Jack Daniels logo. I shit you not.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm not joking. I was face down on here, just like... Okay. So, does anybody have any drunk stories they want to share on the podcast today?
I have a similar experience to you in the sense I can't remember anything that happens after a certain amount of time.
Okay.
Which was the Wednesday night.
Oh, okay.
So
okay, we can unpack that if you want. Yeah.
So,
but there aren't really any messages from that night, so there's not really much.
But I can go off your memory, kind of,
okay.
And then my experience the next day.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because you sent me a message similarly the next morning that I did the next morning.
Yeah,
I was like, bro, what happened? What happened yesterday?
Yeah, I woke up and thought I'd got in a fight with you or something.
Yeah.
Which was really strange to me because I don't really get into fights that often. Yeah. Well, if ever. I don't know if you could tell from everything about me, but I've never been in a real fight in my entire life.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, me, Otis, and Zach are all working on this like project. We're not going to talk about it in detail.
A film. We'll just say that. It's a film that we are very, very passionate about.
Me and Zach are like co-writing it. We're both in it.
And Otis is cine / co-director for
like,
it eventually.
Production and all that kind of stuff. But we're all working on it, and
it's going to be a good film, really good.
We don't have everything laid out yet, so I suggested Zach I go over to his and we set up like a Google Doc.
It was that night, wasn't it? Yeah, because you brought over so many rum and cokes, didn't you?
Yeah, and so I thought let's just hash out some ideas and put a brief outline and maybe write down some lines.
God, you
literally
were
just
so
a brainstorming
out
session.
of your head when you knocked on my door, let alone.
But rum was on sale that day.
So one thing led to another.
It went down from £24 to £17. I'm like, I can't pass this up. Bottle. Had, I want to say 2 glasses. Yeah. Like 2 rum and coke, so about that much rum, that much coke. Mm-hmm. About 2 of those, and then I messaged out like, hey, do you want to have a little like writing thing? And he was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. It was very productive. We didn't just experience your descent into drunkenness. We did actually get a lot written down.
It did eventually spiral out of control, though.
But it did. But we did write a very good amount of stuff based on plot points and characters and stuff.
But I whenever we were writing, I was just constantly drinking it. Like I would run out. Oh shit, yeah.
And you kept saying, "Why aren't you drinking anything?" And I was drinking, but nowhere near as fast as you were.
Yeah, you probably had like what 2 or 3 JDs that entire night or something.
I think 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah, but I
wouldn't say much more.
But I got to about the halfway point in the bottle of my rum, and then everything after that's a blur. I wake up the next...
So you don't remember us going to the kitchen? Okay, I'll take that as a no.
No,
okay.
No, I remember... no, I do remember going to the kitchen. I don't remember...
a video of you in the kitchen that night. The pink hoodie, right, you were wearing, weren't you?
I don't know.
You were wearing a pink... Okay, I don't know if I have any footage of it, but if I do, I think it's on like my folder of my last vlog.
But to keep going anyway, we...
Sorry guys, you just keep telling the story.
I don't remember going into I remember going into the kitchen. I remember going in there. I assumed I was going to get some food, and then the next thing I know, I wake up at about... I can't remember. What time did I message you about? 8 or 9?
I think it was 9.
I actually forgot to turn my alarm off, and I got woken up by the alarm, having had about, presumably not much sleep, because I woke up and I felt like super like groggy. I looked in the mirror, and then I looked in the mirror, which is always, you know,
which is never a good.
Which is always dangerous when you look like me. But I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, my lip looks a bit funny, because like I'd been drinking water. I'm like, oh, fucking my lip.
Okay, I have clips.
And then,
I have clips from that night. I have 2 clips.
Okay.
I need to make a folder of videos I need to stick in the vlog. Hold on. This is going to be a difficult vlog for me to edit.
But then basically I look in the mirror and I say, oh shit, I've cut my lip. So I put some like Bonjela on it, and then I sit down and I'm like, oh shit, my knee hurts. So I roll up and I've literally got this big like red ass like crescent moon.
Yeah, you told me about
the
scars on
my knee.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. So I put a plaster on that, like a big fucking eczema plaster on it. And then I'm in the shower, and then I like comb my hair and I dry it, and then I see I've got this big red fucking like sniper dot scab on my head. I'm like, fucking hell.
Oh yeah, you do. Do you want to show it on the podcast for everyone to see?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's like Harry Potter scar. It's great.
It's like a little bindi. Which is why my hair's been cut for the last few days. I've been wearing hats. It's not as bad as it was. It was a lot more red, so it's scabbed over a bit now. But naturally, like and then I look over on my desk and I see the empty bottle of rum. I'm like, I don't remember getting past halfway, because I was gonna save it for like a few days later. I'm like, okay. But luckily, my second Coke bottle was empty as well, so I hadn't drank it straight. So like, I don't have to worry about finding sick anywhere, which is always a good thing.
Okay, so this was created on. Oh no, this was hold on. This was modified on the 11th of March, which makes it the Wednesday.
Yeah.
This video, so that means that this was the day.
Yeah.
Just want to prove that to you. These
I
two
know
videos,
it was the day.
and this is from you in the kitchen. So you really don't remember being in the kitchen here.
I remember going into the kitchen. I don't remember anything else after going in. I remember we were in there.
Okay, so I'm going to play this video. I'm going to play it for these guys, and I'm also going to clip it here for you viewers to see as well. Oh my god, this podcast will be so bad for me to edit. So let's just watch the first one. I haven't seen it since recording it.
I don't remember it being filmed. Oh, that's me finishing the bottle.
I'll tell you my side of the story in a second, but. And then we have the second video.
That does seem like me, to be fair.
Okay, let me just. Okay.
I don't.
You just kept burping!
Oh, fuck, let's go.
Oh my god! I don't remember that!
Sleeping, shut up. It's 25 to 9.
It was that early!
Oh, poor Henry.
Do you want to watch that one more time?
No.
Because
I'll already watch it a second time when this comes out. So.
Oh, okay. I just love your. Can I just look at your burp again? Your wholesome burp.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Because that was a wholesome burp.
I need to stop drinking so much.
Maybe
lay off the rum for a bit. I'll just stick to.
Okay, here comes the burp again, guys.
Pause. pause it, please.
Yeah, I'll save you.
I had no idea I could produce noises like that. Honestly. What you probably don't see immediately afterwards
Beautiful. What isn't that just?
The thing is that probably happens as soon as I close that door and I trip over.
So this is kind of a catch-22. I finished editing my vlog, which will be up right now, and those clips weren't in the vlog because I wanted to save you from the embarrassment of that. But yeah, here I am putting it on the podcast.
Yeah, but you get more views on the vlog than you do on the podcast.
Yeah, so I did. I felt like I don't want to. Plus, there wasn't that much there that I could put on the vlog.
It's fine.
Anyway.
I can change my appearance quite radically, so I'll be unrecognisable. So you can't
have like a massive Walter White
You can't point to it being me in a few years' time, so it's fine.
Yeah, honestly.
Jesus Christ. It's 25 to 9. I was that pissed at 25 to 9 on
Wednesday.
as well.
I kept hearing outside of my room.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. It's like I kept hearing people shouting in the kitchen yesterday.
It was like weird though.
I know, and we were going. Okay, so
who the fuck is that?
I brought this meme.
Probably both of you.
So I brought this meme to Henry's attention. The Russian kid screaming at Minecraft meme, and I'll just play it here. Why not? I'm already doing enough editing as it is. So it's just a kid screaming at Minecraft. So now instead of we just shout bliat now. And there's even a segment in the vlog where we're running out of the lift and we both shout it.
There's a segment also in our chat. In our messenger chat, there's a good 20 minutes of us just sending.
Oh, there is! Actually, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I know, like in full capitals and shit. It was. Oh, it's so cursed, but it's
like 5 or 6 in a row where it's just all going.
Oh yeah, and his voice messages as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know if I can find it, but I'll play a couple. Well,
but yeah, that's my most recent drunk story because I think most of the big people on this podcast by this point.
Huh?
I think that's like the only drunk story.
Drug
story.
Drug story. That's a whole different podcast.
Drunk stories, but the drunk stories. I think that's the only one that hasn't been on the podcast. Just because it's the most recent.
Honestly, okay. So I think this voice message is just you screaming bliat. So we'll play all the bliats. Why not? And then there's this one from me. Oh my god.
There's one point where I can hear more.
There's more.
And then I got the bliat a minute later.
Oh my god, okay, here's more. Oh, this is me actually from the video itself. It just keeps going. That was you. Then this is you again. Then there's me. We sent a lot of these to each other that night. These are all different ones that I'm showing you. I just want to point that out, guys. This is what you've been hearing in the kitchen, Otis. Just us screaming at each other via messenger.
People running down the corridor and then just loads of that.
These are all different recordings.
Yeah, these are, yeah.
That was probably my best one as well. I do the biddy job. It's so crazy. Okay, I think I'll stop after this one. There you go. All of these that I showed you were all unique recordings. We sent so many. There's we barely scratched the surface. We sent so many. There's like half a dozen more. There's probably like at least 50 on here on our chat from us just screaming that.
Not counting the times where we've typed it out as well.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. We
type
type out the caps lock bliat so many times, but yeah, that's like a meme that we've been doing, and that kind of translate when we're drunk. We just think it's so.
I actually made a meme of me with the bliat thing in there,
with the cursed screenshot of the vlog where you're. Okay, I'll put a thing on screen of Henry just levitating off the ground in the car park. I'm
running across the traffic light and I'm jumping off the pavement and he caught me mid-jump.
I know, and it looks like he's not on the ground. It just looks like the Area 51 Naruto meme where the guy's just running.
I don't know why I was running like that. I was running like my arms are going out like that and my legs are going out really far.
Genuinely, it was the funniest thing.
I'm just cursed.
No, in the best way though. But yeah, it was definitely amusing. But yeah, no.
Well.
You can't touch this.
Miss me with that gay shit.
Oh my god. Yeah. Where is it? I'll just screenshot this for the podcast. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. That's basically it. That's the sort of shit. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So the original.
Oh yeah, I'll find the original. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Look at that beauty. I'm gonna screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot it for the podcast as well.
It's a really good photo, actually.
It's a really good one.
I tweeted it. I tweeted
Top
it.
10 crit bids caught on camera.
I think it was like, I think I tweeted it
That's
saying,
what
like,
your
what's
caption
your,
was.
it was like, what's your favourite cryptid?
Yeah. There are so many memes that we created from that. That's our new meme template now.
Honestly, you should start screenshotting my tweets because most of those recent ones have been when I've been pissed.
Nice.
Like my Shout at the Hedgehog tweet, I was really drunk.
Oh, do you want to actually read some of that if they're too cursed for the podcast?
Yeah, I'll read out some cursed tweets. Why not?
Cool. I don't actually tweet, so it's fine. But
No, whenever I'm not like just retweeting or liking memes or whatever or like political stuff, I tend to just like tweet what's on my head, and when it's on my head, it's because I'm drunk.
Ah, okay.
So my most recent one was Shadow the Hedgehog definitely voted leave in 2016.
I read that one today, and I liked it. I hope you're happy.
You did, yeah. You're my one.
And I liked it.
I pressed like on it. I didn't like the tweet.
Another one
Not fucking.
is.
What were you saying, Zach? Do you know?
Oh, at one
Otis,
point.
there's a time where you need to.
At one point, someone tweeted
Gums.
about cats, saying Rebel Wilson unzips
my
her
God,
skin
it's
twice,
cats.
and I retweet the saying, "What the fuck? That's the best part?" Question mark.
That's amazing.
I'm not gonna do that one because no one will get that one. No one will get that
Okay,
one either.
fine.
Oh Christ! I just retweeted a lot, so let's just go through. Today was lit, even though I couldn't finish watching Shark Boy and Lava Girl. The day before that, don't mind me, just busting a fat nut in your wife.
That's your quote that I immortalised in like October.
This isn't my tweet, but I retweeted it when I was drunk because I remember making me piss myself when I read it drunk, and then I read it sober. I thought, oh shit. It was from Senderman Jr. at Epic Guy 94. Numbers. What the fuck?
Oh my god. We're just so
I miss
cursed.
my dog. That's just genuine. That's just legit.
Aww. Do you want to talk about it?
No Spider-Man. Don't read. This is around the time of when the news came out that Sony might get Spider-Man back. No Spider-Man. Don't reboot. You're so sexy. Ha ha ha.
That's so good. We're just scrolling past all of the too cursed ones for the podcast.
Oh no, I'm scrolling past all like my retweets and stuff because it's all like anime jokes.
If there's not any more, we'll go to the next commercial break, so like a minute away.
If you have YouTube Premium, you're either a nonce or a Tory. Get off my timeline.
And on that note, yeah,
it's been days since I watched Aquaman, and I'm still haunted by that cover of Africa.
that's amazing.
One of them was just the word "sudadashite," which is like you can fly. Bungee gum possesses the properties of both rubber and gum. That's a line from anime.
All right. Let's
Charlie Cox is fit. That's just truth.
Henry, let's go on.
Can I just get one more? Okay. One more in. This isn't a curse. This isn't even me being cursed. This is. I wasn't drunk at the time, but this is something I shared. I went to Brighton for Pride a while ago, and my dad was like asking me for updates, so I messaged him. Oh yeah, we're just getting lunch now at Harvester. He was like, "Good. How's that sound meal? Is the Airbnb nice, etc." But meal was okay. It's very clean. I'll send pictures to Mum if you want to see. The house cat that we have to look after is very friendly, but a bit on the chunky side. To which my dad replies, "Hey, pussy is pussy, LMAO."
That was your dad? What the fuck? That's amazing.
To which I tweeted, "He's a different breed, I swear to fucking God."
I
get it from somewhere. So
on that note, let's go on the commercial break.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cursed. I love it.
I need to like get a new Twitter account because my tweet is so cursed now. I'm probably gonna get cancelled for something at some point.
100%.
Like some shit I tweeted when I was 15. But yeah, I should probably like put a lock on my phone once I start to drink so I don't tweet any weird Shadow the Hedgehog shit
for
again.
real, Jesus.
He definitely voted leave though.
Henry!
Yeah?
You won't believe this. Look at this shit. The people who watch our podcast, some of them aren't even subscribed.
fuck.
I can't fucking believe this! Ah! You motherfuckers. You'd better fucking subscribe.
I'll fucking batter your dad.
If you know what's good for you, you're gonna subscribe! Ah!
Hello, and welcome back from that commercial break.
Do you have any drunk stories, Otis?
I feel like I've told all of them.
Really? That sounds like such a cop-out answer, though. Maybe you should tell us more stuff. Come on, Otis, tell us more.
No, I actually genuinely...
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer
I'm trying to think. I just get very emotional when I'm drunk, but it's
Yeah.
not like negative. It's like I love everybody
Oh, like
so much.
Like hypersensitive.
Sort of. I'm like, I love you.
Oh.
I
messaged you something like
shouldn't
that.
be messaging people that.
I seen something like that on Snapchat one night. I was really.
Oh,
it was like a
God.
week after what happened had happened, and I was like, I got really drunk and I messaged you at like 2 a.m. like, hey, I just want to like, I really appreciate having you. in my
Yeah, I
life."
know. No, no, that wasn't when I was drunk. That's because I was depressed. There's a difference.
I was both.
Sweet.
And you, yeah, well, and
I was
you,
both,
I think
yeah.
you got a message like that from me as well once. I don't know.
Quite recently, I believe.
No, I mean like before Christmas though. I feel like you may have.
Oh
got
yeah,
one.
yeah, you probably did, yeah.
Yeah, you've got one. I think you've got one or two.
Yeah,
so.
I sent you one that I was really like.
You got one. You're only half as good as Henry.
I got one or two. The or isn't.
The or.
The possibility is quite spicy, but the
Okay.
but yeah, I was really really drunk and like really in a bad like. I don't want to say bad place because I felt a lot worse than that. But at the time, obviously, it felt terrible. But
Oh
like,
yeah, it always does.
But
that,
like
doesn't it?
I messaged Zach at like 2 a.m. on Snapchat. It's like not like a paragraph, but like easily like 5 or 6 lines.
It was like I really rate you. It was something like I really rate you, bro. Like you
Yeah.
really are just like the top notch guy. It was like it was like a
I
lot.
was like you're a really stand up guy. Like I appreciate having you around and shit or
Yeah.
something like that. And
Yeah.
I was like I'm always here for you as well and something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It was
It was like a genuine sentiment, but like it was
Yeah.
phrased in the weirdest way.
It was, but
'Cause I was trying to
it came
make it
out
look
of
like I was
nowhere. But I
sober.
wasn't going to question it. I
So
knew
I was
you
like,
had alcohol.
what do
because
sober
of
people say?
What happened? But
You're a top notch guy. That's a sober thing to say. That's what people talk, right? That's how people speak. It's like when you get drunk and you're trying to convince your parents you aren't drunk.
Yeah.
And they're like,
don't.
so
even
how was
go
your night
there.
out? You're like,
oh my god. It was
excellent.
exquisite.
Yeah, you're
it
like,
was exquisite.
it was splendid.
Except you do it in the exquisite, in the
Yeah.
sort of like stance that you do when you're drunk.
I always end up doing this thing where I close my eyes and like do this with like thing on my eyebrows. I'm like, it was.
You
excellent.
do. You even do that to me sometimes. Like what? Oh, it's so funny. But no,
Because I'm like trying to look like sophisticated and
it's
smart.
it has been amazing. Thank you, dearest. Yeah, honestly, you do. You close your eyes. It's great. We have our own little
I get
like
drowsy.
twitches and our
Yeah,
own,
like little ticks.
yeah, our own ticks when we're drunk to try to
I sometimes
play
throw
it
my-
off as we're sober. But
I throw my head back a bit quite a lot as well.
you
I tend to just
do.
go like,
You do.
oh,
I think when I'm drunk, my neck stiffens up and I just don't move
Yeah, it
my
does.
head at all.
You,
I
yeah,
know-
your
I know what I
body
do.
stays
I've
motionless.
watched
but the rest
myself-
of you moves like a little
I've moved. I've
worm on a string.
I've watched myself on video drunk, and I never move my neck when I'm drunk. I move
don't,
my
no.
whole body to look. No, I genuinely do, don't I? Like,
you do,
like,
yeah.
like when you're talking to me and we're like watching Rick and Morty. Like you'll go, "Hey Zach," I go, "Yes, Henry," and I turn my whole body. Genuinely, I do that. I'm like, "You called?"
Yeah, like I remember at one point we kept on rewinding a scene in Vindicators where Crocky Bob gets crushed.
Yeah,
And every time you rewinded it, you were like, let's rewind it.
Like, genuinely, I
I'm
don't
like, yeah,
turn my
6 times-
neck.
oh, yeah,
I don't
I'm
move
like-
my neck when I'm
At that
drunk
point,
for
though, I
some
was like, yeah,
reason.
fucking the 4th time it's getting a
So
bit old. But then you were like, going back and back. Like, you were fucking shrieking. You were laughing so loudly.
Yeah, when I'm drunk,
You
when
even
I'm
blended.
drunk,
You lose your volume control totally.
I
You
do
definitely
no,
lose
no,
it.
but the thing is that like when I'm drunk, my laugh goes super high pitched.
Mm.
I mean, it does that anyway, but when I'm
like a
drunk, it
cackle.
has no filter.
Yeah.
It makes glass break if it was a little bit higher on the frequency.
I think I'm
Genuinely.
the same, but like I tend to like hide my laugh less, so I start off my little weird like Joker giggle, and then I go into my
and then you go.
like,
That's it.
cackle.
But that's just like my laugh though, so
Yeah.
it's fine. But no, it is funny though. I don't think I've ever seen you fully drunk.
No,
Otis.
me neither.
We need to
'Cause
break,
last time we had
break him
alcohol,
in,
you
don't
had
we?
work the next morning, so you had
Yeah.
2 like passion fruit mixer
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking.
And every time we go to Spoons, you flake out.
Yeah. You've only been spoons with us once, twice.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Twice. You went
Like,
once with
one
us
time you
three, and then
perfectly did.
once with us three plus one more from the flat. So
Yeah.
that's literally it. It's not good enough.
Just leave it at that.
It's not good
really.
enough. It's not good enough though.
Don't mix work. Don't mix work in your personal life.
Yeah, don't shit where you eat. Yeah, to quote you.
Yeah, that's not a different
don't
thing.
shit.
That's about like dating people on the course or dating people you work with.
Or in your flat, which is
Which
like
is
the
like
worst of the worst.
3, yeah. Not where you live, work, or, well, work in a different way as well. Because, me personally, I'd go insane.
Yeah.
I like to be left on my own sometimes.
You'd like a bit of time away.
And if
from
I'm
this
spending
person,
if I'm spending every waking moment with someone, I'd eventually just crack and just grow to hate them.
Yeah, honestly. But yeah.
Marriage is going to be magical.
What do you have to say, Altus, about drinking? Come on,
I
talk.
make mistakes when I'm drunk.
Don't we all?
Just so many.
Do you want to talk
No,
about it?
I feel like I've already talked about it. Just like
I mean, didn't you like go on the night on your go out on a night out with your ex once at New
But we
Year's?
talked. I think you
And
covered
then
that
her
on the
birthday.
podcast, though.
2 weeks
Oh, for
later.
You did you?
Don't speak to her though. You're
And
always
then
like
she got me a Valentine's Day gift.
what?
Valentine's.
Your ex.
You said Valentine's.
Shut the fuck up.
A Valentine's.
Have you had a bit too much to drink, Otis?
I haven't had anything to drink, not even fucking water.
Oh,
I'm dying.
Jesus. I offered you a
a
Dr.
shame.
Pepper.
I will piss myself. I have no control.
And that's for
over that.
OnlyFans, and that's not for podcast. That's not
That's for the
podcast
patrons. That's for the Patreon donators.
Yeah, that's for the $1 a month patrons. $100 to get a picture of me shitting in a bucket.
I would charge a lot more than $1. At least.
At least 1.5
But
That's
yeah,
like a Freddo.
dollars.
But yeah, it's just mistakes.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
piss is on camera worth a Freddo.
Thank you for that.
That's like
I just thought I'd sum it up for you.
That's
mean-
like 600 drachma. Do people still use drachma?
I don't think so. I think a few centuries out, yeah.
Yeah, I think a few decades out actually.
Yeah.
I've never been to Greece, but
But yeah, just mistakes.
Yeah.
Like I tell people that I love them, and then it's like
The
I
next
wake up
morning
the
you're
next
like...
morning, I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh."
I would like told people I knew.
No, I can safely say I never did that on my cursed night.
No, I don't think you did.
No. But definitely not to you. I hope not to you.
No, you didn't.
Or did I?
I don't think you did. I think I remember something like that. If you confessed your undying love for me,
It would be something that sticks out on your head a bit better.
box at the window.
yeah.
Yeah. I like throw rocks at your window like Romeo! Where art thou, Romeo?
That would be me though, because Juliet's on the balcony.
Yeah, no, I'd be throwing rocks at your window though, and you'd be on the
Romeo
balcony.
doesn't throw rocks at the window.
I don't give a shit.
Romeo waits in. Like,
I'm
in
not the
estate
English
while-
student here. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Literature isn't my thing, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you. I make a lot of mistakes. when I'm
Yeah,
drunk.
literally.
Like, I message a lot of people I
It's
shouldn't be
just an
messaging.
inherent thing that you do when you're drunk. You just have to make mistakes when you're drunk. It's just a law.
But then I feel like alcohol just helps with like life.
It makes you feel braver.
Yeah,
It does.
literally.
It removes
Like, so
the
many things
filter.
wouldn't-
you
It
know?
removes
Yeah.
inhibitions, which is literally
It
what.
removes
And
the
you
social
think, like,
filter that you have, really.
Yeah, and that's the bad thing because it makes you think it's a good idea. It's like, why did I do this
Yeah.
earlier? It makes so much sense, and then the next morning, you're like, thank
Oh,
you.
that's why I should have done that.
It's even better. I think it's a better feeling of. I think if I always feel,
You feel-
really
you feel
relieved
more
the next
free.
morning though when like I didn't do it. I'm like, thank God, that would have been
I
fucking
know.
dreadful.
I know, honestly.
Yeah, I always just.
There's just either regret or relief the next
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of regret and relief
Or,
after being drunk.
Or
isn't
just
it?
confusion.
Well, yeah, all three
Yeah.
probably. I think it's all a mixture of all three, no matter what.
Mm.
It's just a measure of what went on.
I'm pissed off because I got like really drunk last night and then
Unless
I had
you
a
don't
pizza and then I
remember it.
sobered up almost immediately after finishing the pizza.
That's the thing. It's carbs. They kind
Yeah.
of.
That being said, I ate it in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, the faster you eat it, like the more it burns the.
I'm surprised I wasn't sick because I was literally just like basically having an entire
It is a
slice of my
talent.
mouth.
I will say you have a talent of not
Eating
throwing
quickly.
up. Mind you, you did that once that you told me about. You showed me the
I
stain
showed
the
you where
next
I did it,
morning
yeah.
on the- yeah, it was like
you remember
right
the
outside
one
the shop near the cash
Yeah.
point on
yeah,
on campus.
you
Yeah,
said
it's
something.
like a
Yeah.
wet patch the next morning. It's like that was me when you
Yeah.
were walking to.
It was around October because I remember that
yeah,
night.
it
because-
was so early.
Yeah,
on.
it was. I want to say it was the week before my birthday because I was getting birthday presents, and one birthday presents was like one of them little bottles of Smirnoff you get in a box, and I was just like, it was like 9 o'clock, and I was watching Breaking Bad or something. I was like, I had a bottle of Pepsi. I was like, yeah, fuck it, poured it in. I drank it. I was like, oh, I don't taste it. I went to got like 3 or 4 packs of Cobra or something, which is like 5.5%.
Oh, okay.
And then I drank those. I was
I'll
like,
be bleeping out.
yeah, and then I got like a sandwich. I think it was like falafel, or like some sort of like vegetarian like wrap hummus thing.
Oh, okay.
And then I ate it, and then I went out, and then almost as soon as I like walked outside, I was like, oh god. I was like, I will hold it in. And I made it past the bins and the bike sheds, and then I came up to the shop, name redacted, and you know those parking spaces right on the side.
Yeah.
I was like,
The 3 of them in a row, aren't there?
I was like, I've got to. I've got to.
I am doing it.
And then I was just like, oh, I can still see bits of bread.
Oh,
And then
I did not need that image.
and then like 4 days later, I'm like, he's like, you see that red stain? He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's me.
it was more orangey and like yellow, but you know.
It had rained since then.
Wow, it like diluted the.
Same thing happened in like I was walking back from a night with some course mates, and then we went Pokemon Go hunting, and then like
You didn't tell me about this. I don't.
no,
think.
this was ages ago. And then like I threw up, and then I went back to my flat, and then we went out to go Pokemon hunting again an hour later after drinking more. We all passed it. I was like, oh look, I did that, and they were like, why are you showing us? And I was like, at the time I was just thought like, it was funny.
I thought the name redacted story was gonna lead up to you puking again. That's
No,
why
I did
thought-
puke there. Yeah. Like, we were walking back, and I was like, I need to go for a piss. They're like, yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
I pissed, and I was like, oh no. I quickly zipped back over, like... and then we walked... We went back, they're like, you're right? I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, okay. Because the thing is, like, if I'm ever sick when I'm sober, which is very rare, it's not if I've just got indigestion or if I am just ill, I feel like really shitty for like an hour afterwards, because like you just do,
God,
don't
yeah.
you? Like, you just
Yeah.
feel like...
Oh yeah, no.
Like you start to, like in my
That's
case,
so
I start to
good.
sweat a little bit. Your eyes are watering, like your mouth
Yeah.
feels grim.
Mm.
But like
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
I'm pissed, I do it. I'm just like,
All right, that's fine.
all right.
Nice walk in the park. Let's go back.
Like you can push me down all the flights of stairs to the bottom when I'm drunk, and I just be like,
All right.
Ready for the day.
Yeah.
okay, just keep walking. Whereas if
That
I'm
was
sober,
fun, yeah.
Whereas if I'm sober, I could literally trip my own shoelaces, and you'd think I was Christopher Reeve, like quadriplegic or something. The way I was reacting to it.
That's amazing.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really get sick that often when I'm drunk.
No.
It's only if I've drank like loads of different things and then eaten loads.
Yeah.
Which I think applies to everyone. But like,
Oh yeah.
I won't like drink 6 things and then immediately puke. I only puke if it's a mix. So like, which is why I tend to stick to one type of drink for the entire night. But yeah, that's the end of all my drunk stories really. All the other ones like predate uni, so they don't really think they apply.
Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 drunk stories, but they aren't mine. So it's like, at least at uni, so it's like it's not really relevant.
I've got a story of one guy I know. It was at New Year's like 2 years ago. Not actually,
okay.
no, wait. It's probably closer to 3 or 4 years ago now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, it was 3.
Yeah, you got 7 minutes to tell this story.
I was definitely 18 3 years ago, despite me being 20 now. But
Yeah, definitely over the age of drinking.
yeah, definitely like 10 years over. But this guy was like reading a series that I've been reading as well, and like he wasn't up to date with it at that point like I was. He was like a couple of years worth behind in terms of the story's publication. And he just got up to a big character death like that morning before like the party started.
Oh.
He came over and he got drunk, and his mum came to pick him up, and he just fucking collapsed onto his knees, like hugged her around the waist. He was like, "He's dead!" She's like, "Oh my god, who's dead?" And he named the character, and she was like, "Oh god, I'm so sorry. Who's that?" And I was like, "I'm sorry. It's a character from the thing."
That's so good.
And she was like,
poor bastard.
and she was like, "Oh, all right." And then I was just like, "Yeah." So I was like, and then like, because he like, one of my other mates took him for an hour to go sober up while his mum waited so she could drive him home normally.
Yeah.
So I just had to like sit there and like talk to her for an hour, and I was just like sitting there like, how's work? She's like, what? But I'm like,
what do you want me to say?
yeah, like there's nothing we have in common,
Yeah.
but like we both have a form of a job, so I can just be like, how's work?
Why not? Yeah, I just want to open that conversation.
And like at this point, I'm already like pissed in other ways, inebriated out of my skull, so like I can't really hold up a conversation. So I spend the entire time just sitting there going like, yeah.
Honestly, I've had situations where I'm just sat there in front of a person like I have barely anything in common, but you're meant to be sharing this. You're meant. You're there by circumstance.
It's like when you go to a
And-
parents' evening, and you just say all that shit, and they're like, you're just like, yeah. Yeah.
and your
yeah.
parents say everything else.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the teacher's like, I think you're doing really well. I think you're doing really well. And you're like, yeah. Like,
Yeah, you
try
just say yeah the
you
whole
just
time.
nod. I always went, I never went. I only went once. I never went any other time, despite being offered, because I wanted to know if my teachers would bitch about me not being there.
Yeah, so
Because teachers feel a lot more comfortable around bitching with kids to their parents. Not so much now, because you've got like all the swarm of Karens that like their kids
My
can't do
mom's
anything
called
wrong.
Karen.
Oh, Karen.
Oh.
She's a Karen.
Is she like a proper Karen?
Mhm.
Oh god.
Isn't that great?
Mhm.
Oh, but you know what I mean, like,
Yeah.
oh, my child can't do anything wrong. But like, every parents' evening, it's like when you have a drunk conversation with someone, or if you're sober and someone else is drunk, and they're just saying all this bullshit,
Yeah.
and you're just like, yeah, crazy, yeah, and also, yeah, but yeah, yeah, like that, like you just.
Honestly, that's exactly it.
It's like when you get like, I don't know if it's very common for anyone else, but like, my friendship group wasn't large, but like they had friends at the end of the friendship groups,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and because of that, there was a lot of like people going out
Mismatching
and
of
break.
people. Yeah.
There's people going out and people breaking up, like, and that then coming to a front at parties. So like, and I don't know why I always would get stuck with the girl who just got dumped. Like I'd literally be sitting there like watching the telly or something, like
And then
sitting
they'll
on a
be
beer,
there, yeah.
and they'd come in crying,
Honestly.
and they'd be like, "Oh," I'd be like, "Oh,
God damn it.
what's wrong?" And
Oh, don't! That's the worst thing.
I
I
can't
always end up at a party just
I
with
can't
the
just
person
sit-
that's crying.
But I just can't. I can't just sit there and watch someone
Always.
cry because I'm just like I just feel like a dick. So I'm always like, oh, so like, oh, so and so left me. I'm like, oh.
That sucks, buddy. That's rough, buddy. To quote Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Last
I
episode.
end up like, oh my god, I just been like, oh, I don't know, like, and they're always so like, oh, like, snotty,
Awkward and snotty. Yeah, snotty is it?
like,
Yeah.
snot and
Didn't
tears
know
and
that
like,
adjective.
oh,
That was my ex, but like about me. Like she would come to me about how
cry
shit
about
I
you,
am,
yeah.
and then I was like,
I had that once, yeah, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go.
I was like,
I literally just left because I hadn't had anything to drink at that point, so I just drove home.
Yeah, honestly.
I was just like, I'm not gonna. It was like it's 8 o'clock, and like I wasn't gonna leave until 11. I'm not gonna sit here for 3 hours and listen to you badmouth me to me. 'Cause
No,
no one else
that's not
believes what
fair.
you. Because no one else, everyone else knows what you're saying is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that like relationships at parties don't really go well together.
And with that said, we're going to go on our next commercial break. So we'll see you after the break, guys.
Yeah.
See you in a second.
But yeah, I fucking hate like. I normally love house parties, but like.
when people are,
But I love them more now because you get less of that bullshit. But like,
yeah, but.
Henry, guess what? What? I just got the greatest app ever.
Wowza! What is it?
It's Google.
Far out. What does it do? Where can I get it? How much is it?
It's free, and it does everything. Terms and conditions apply. Google is not responsible for any harm caused to any customers. Disclaimer: Google does not sponsor the ZT podcast.
Does anyone care for a sour worm?
Yes, I would love a sour worm. I'd love to partake. Thank you.
They're gelatin free as well.
Oh, okay. I probably got the worst one, lime. Great. I always manage to pick up the worst sweet in the pack, no matter what. It's like a talent of mine. But yeah.
Nice, aren't they? I'm sorry. Would you rather have crushed up animal bones in your sweeties?
I'm vegetarian, I don't eat.
Oh, are you?
So yeah, welcome back to my commercial break.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
On the topic of shitting yourself, lots of things happened this weekend.
Oh boy.
oh, we're in right now, boy.
Finally! Hasn't time to think and you've given us the story.
Come on then, let's hear it. Come on, let's hear it. I'm actually intrigued now. Come on.
Have you actually ever shit yourself?
Not since I was like 4. I don't
Teen.
know.
It was too
So let's hear it.
It was last night. I almost shit myself once.
Really?
Yeah, Yeah, I was no, I was like,
I shit myself every day.
I'd eaten something really dodgy,
And
I
it's
was
this
like,
channel. I shit out
Hey.
episodes of this podcast.
I'd eaten something really dodgy, and I was
All
like
the
driving
time.
back, and I was like almost as soon as I finished eating, I was like, something does not feel right. So I literally going, I'm not speeding, but like I'm going like 50 or 40. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going, shit, fuck. I'm like, oh god! I'm like still 20 minutes away. I'm like, oh no. Like literally, as soon as I lock the car and I open the house door, I'm like, no! I literally push.
amazing.
I literally push my sister aside so I can go to the bathroom upstairs because I can feel it, and I'm like, no! Literally,
You on a mission.
honestly, if I'd been held up for like one more traffic light, I probably would have shat myself in my car. I wasn't even drunk or anything. I just had something really
had the
bad.
trots, yeah.
I'd went out for dinner. I'd gone out for dinner.
Trots,
with-
it's an actual phrase.
Yeah,
you
like-
Birmingham folk don't seem to understand.
Well, no, it's like- she's
lingo.
Isn't it?
Huh?
Oh yeah, my mum says the runs of the squids.
Okay, never heard that one, but
It's like the noise, like.
that's such a cursed moment.
It's like the noise Squidward's feet make when he walks, like.
Have you seen the meme, which is like, this is what good pussy sounds like, and it's just a squid.
Oh. Have you seen that thing where someone said, the noise Mr. Krabs make when he walks, like. I can't do it, but like someone says that and like remixes it and samples it in a fucking trap beat, and it's actually really good.
This is what pussy sounds like.
Nothing.
Silence.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Oh.
Sucks for some.
No, the phrase is sucks to suck.
Sucks for some.
Shut up. Speaking, since we're on the topic of like toilets and stuff, you were on top. No, no, we're going back to the. So you were there for this, Otis. My toilet blew up nearly. Do you remember it overflowed? No. Okay, no. Do you remember it was a Monday. We were. This is like 3 or 4 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
Don't laugh. So your laugh is so infectious. You just go.
Oh.
It's so infectious though. So so me and Otis have the same class on Monday mornings at 9. And Otis was messaging me like, Zach, we need to go to class. Meanwhile, I'm rushing to get ready.
Is that how you read my texts?
When they're in all capitals, I do. You send me messages in like 8 in the morning, going, Zach, and I'm genuinely just in all caps, and I'm just like, we pissed you off, and genuinely, and then you send me a message in all caps saying, class is in 10 minutes or something,
Yeah,
and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm like, because literally I got out of bed like 20 minutes earlier. I was rushing. I was having a shower. I was trying to get changed all while I was reading your messages, and I'm like, I know, but if I reply to your message, I'm going to take longer. So but yeah, so I finished on the toilet, and I pressed the flush button, and I put too much loo roll in there. And one thing led to another.
What are you cleaning up? A poo.
Your ass.
I thought it was going to get in your toilet. Yeah, not mine.
No.
That was strange.
Yeah, that was a strange morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So my toilet. No, shut up. Let me finish my story. So my toilet gets blocked up, and my dumb ass at like 9 in the morning decides, how shall I fix this problem? I know, it's blocked. Let's flush it again. And so it just keeps going higher. The water level keeps going higher and higher, and it wouldn't stop. And Otis is knocking on my door at the same time. He's like, Zach, class is in 5 minutes. We need to go. And I'm like, ah! And I'm panicking. So I grab like the scrubby thing for the toilet.
Toilet brush.
That's the fucking name.
Use the technical term.
So I don't have a plunger, so I just grab the brush and I sucker punch that toilet paper to try to make the water go down, because it will not stop. Yeah. And considering my toilet was like broken, it flushes all the time anyway.
So there's no
the
chance of it
flushing
going down.
does not stop. It would not go down. The water levels, the water levels just kept going up. It would not stop because when my toilet starts flushing, it doesn't stop for like 10 hours. The flushing, it's like a trickle of water down all sides of the toilet. No, trust me, you can hear the water running in most of my videos.
Yeah.
But genuinely, so I'm just trying to make the water go down, and it won't. And now I have this brush with like toilet roll on the end of it. I'm just saying, this isn't like. So the brush is like completely just soggy wet with like tissue on it, and Otis is like, Zach, it's class. So I throw the brush into the shower for some reason, and I open the door and I'm like, Otis, help! I need to go to Res Life. My toilet is broken. It's gonna flood my room, and I'm panicking to you. Remember?
Yeah.
And you're like, what's wrong with it? And I look there, and the water's going down on its own, and I'm like, all of that panic for nothing.
It probably was like the toilet brush thing though, because that's what you can do. You can just like if you can just push it hard, if you like.
I think if I hadn't
mulch of toilet.
Yeah, if I hadn't done the toilet brush stuff, then I think I would. This room would be.
Yeah, like
fucked.
Like you
so
rupture a hole
in the
toilet paper.
Yeah, and it kind of.
And then all the water will trickle
thing.
through.
Have you heard of the poo fork? Have you seen that thing?
I just want to point out that morning I didn't take a giant diarrhea shit and then it get clogged up, okay?
No, I did. I went over to Zach
that.
and he was helping me wipe my ass afterwards.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I was like, Zach, help!
That's what the mess was.
Like, I used all my towels.
So no, genuinely, my it wasn't diarrhea, to put in a better term. It wasn't like that. It was
sounds like something someone with diarrhea would say. It wasn't diarrhea. Continue. It was just too much toilet paper.
Yeah, it was yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so it was just you put way too much toilet paper down there.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, that's what happened.
So it's your fault.
Yeah.
So it's totally your fault.
So yeah,
you almost flooded yourself.
Yeah, I did. So after the lesson comes back, I completely forgot that the brush was still in the shower, and I just see the brush with a soggy, wet, like a lump of just toilet tissue, like on the floor of my shower. It's like a vertical shower thing. It's not like a bath with like a shower head. It's just a shower, like a wet room kind of shower thing, cubicle thing. And I just see it there, and I'm like, well, what do I do with this? So naturally, what do? I turn on the shower and I just let it trickle away all of the tissue down my shower plug hole. So
that's really gross.
So that was typical Monday morning in my flat. No.
So what's the poo fork?
That's another quote. So what's the poo fork?
It was like someone had grown up in a house, and like there was like this fork in their bathroom. Might have been a knife actually, but it was like they like every time someone had done a shit, they'd just like chop it up so it would go down, and then they went to someone
Can you
else's
repeat
house.
that? I don't think that. I didn't hear it. Tell me again. I don't think the podcast.
No.
You have to tell me.
You want me to?
Yes.
Okay. So apparently there's a post on Tumblr where this one person from a family had like either a fork or a knife in their bathroom. So when they would poo in the toilet, they would get the knife and the fork or the fork in the toilet and slice up the poo so it would flush easier. And then what's the rest of it?
And then they went to someone else's house, like when they were like, because they were like young, and they were like, "Oh, where's your poo fork?" And they were like, "What the fuck?" Literally. That is it. But yeah.
Interesting.
I should get a poo fork.
And on that note, thank you for joining us on this week of the ZT podcast.
That's what Zach's going to win.
Yeah, no, genuinely, I'm down to like 2 forks now in my fucking cupboard.
I've got several poo plates.
Oh wow, that's where my plates went then as well.
Because
I started in September with 3 plates. I'm now down to 1.
Because I don't want to poo directly into the toilet in case it splashes, so I poo onto the plate and like scrape it in.
You get a spatula, like get all the bits.
Like a pancake, like.
All right, Henry, that's enough. We're gonna end the podcast here, guys. We've been running for like over an hour now, so it's been a nice long podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone. This has been Zachary Tomlin and my co-hosts Henry Watson and Otis Dowd. We'll see you in the next one if we don't get cancelled from the cursedness that we are. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Kisses.